Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. It is Saturday, March 8th, 2025. I've talked about the management of the Yellowstone bison for years, how they're not allowed to leave the park. They're driven back within the borders, the fences, etc. Is it partly because of the cattle and the threat? Brucellosis, I don't know. I know that it is a problem. There's been some herds that were supposed to be transferred out of the park that have been held in quarantine for 2 to 3 years. They don't talk about how brucellosis can kill a healthy adult in 5 to 21 days or leave survivors with delirium, crippling arthritis, or psychiatric conditions. Population genetic studies done in 2015, just 9 years ago, found that Yellowstone had 2 unique herds living within the national park. But now there is only 1 in just 9 years. A study published in the Journal of Heredity VMBS, researchers found a change in breeding behavior in the park and now recommend that Yellowstone bison should be managed as one large interbreeding herd. So is that because of the interbreeding between the 2 herds that they now only have 1 herd where they're not allowed to free roam like they used to? They could have got bison from other areas. I don't know. What are your thoughts about that? Why all of a sudden, within just 9 years, there used to be 2 genetically different herds at Yellowstone, but now there is only 1. In 1902, only 23 wild bison were known to have survived poaching there at Yellowstone. Salvation efforts, including the addition of 18 females from Montana and 3 bulls from Texas, to help diversify the genetic population. A century later, DNA testing showed that there was 2 genetically distinct bison subpopulations there at the park. However, it showed that they were distributed throughout the park, and they have inherited mitochondrial disease. Both of the herds had this disease, and they got it from the 18 female bison that they had brought in from Montana. The disease is only passed down through the female. Mitochondria always comes from the mother. A bison's mitochondrial DNA will be inherited by all her calves, and the calves of all her daughters, and the calves of all their daughters, and so on forever. So this mitochondrial disease, the Yellowstone bison, they have it. And they say that it doesn't appear to affect them in any way, according to different research. Now, I don't know if they've done any recent research, but that research seems to be handed down through different scientific papers, and it all originally came from David Forage, a PhD student at Texas A&M University. He was a second-place winner in the PhD category of the Student Poster Contest in 2015 at a conference at the Wildlife Society. The disease impairs the animal's ability to escape predators, tolerate winter cold, forage in snow, and secure mates. Simply put, they're genetically less fit for survival in range conditions, but they're being managed there at Yellowstone. And they're now saying because it's 1 herd now, not the original 2 herds, that it should be managed as 1 herd. This is also happening amongst the wolves there at Yellowstone. They're interbreeding, and they say seems to be, they don't know, seems to be a good thing because the Yellowstone wolves seem to be dodging mange. So while our parks are supposed to be managing the wildlife, what they're ending up with is less diversity of the DNA. And I have to wonder, is this going to happen also to the elk and the bighorn sheep and other types of wildlife there at Yellowstone. Many of us know that interbreeding does not result in good things. After a while, bad things happen. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.